George Washington is back yet again because we like George Washington. And he does a good job. He's a pretty good commander-in-chief of the military. So George Washington is going to return yet again from retirement, and he is going to be named the commander-in-chief of the United States Army, the army that is going to fight against France, the American Expeditionary Force. And Washington's actually not all that interested in being in charge of the military. John Adams asked him to come back mainly so John Adams can get support from other Federalists to do so. And he tells Washington that he will have complete control of the military. Including selecting his second-in-command, commanders, and everybody else that he's going to use for it. So, Washington decides to pick a second-in-command, and he picks Alexander Hamilton. I told you we were still going to talk about Alexander Hamilton. That guy ain't dead yet. I'm going to stress yet because we're getting closer to that, and it's kind of sad. Anyways, Hamilton is named the second-in-command of the military, and John Adams hates Alexander Hamilton. Everybody Hamilton talks about and works with, he doesn't like. John Adams has a reputation of being a little bit arrogant, being a little bit of kind of a priss that we'd call him today, just like thinks he's smarter than everyone else, thinks he's better, thinks he has all the answers, and he doesn't always have all the answers, and he's not exactly willing to admit that, so he's a little bit arrogant. However, his problems with Hamilton are a little bit deeper than that. They deal with policy, they deal with the way they think things need to be done. And Adams just doesn't like Hamilton. They actually write things back and forth about each other and print them in the newspaper while Hamilton is serving as a commander for his army in a supposed war that we're in with France. So things aren't going very well for John Adams, and the fact that he's actually attacking one of his generals and, calling him names in the press that I am not going to repeat because there are students who watch this, and I already said in class once, and I'm kind of walking on thin ice with that one. But anyways, the army is fighting this quasi-war, and there's a lot of French and European immigrants in the United States, and they're not trusted. There's this belief that a lot of the people who came over from France during the Revolutionary War were trying to spread those same French ideals in the United States. So Congress, a Federalist Congress, with influence from John Adams, is going to pass something called the Alien and Sedition Acts. Basically, the Alien and Sedition Acts are going to make it illegal for you to speak out against the government in any way, shape, or form. So if you want to say the government's doing something wrong, you can't do it. If you're a foreign-born citizen, or if you're a foreign-born person at all, your rights are severely restricted. So much so that you're not able to print anything in the press, and you can go to jail if you disagree with the government. And there's going to be one professor of liberty and one person who says about liberty who ain't going to like this at all.